Margaret. I work in the Berkeley store, and I'm just going to take you through a 15-20 minute yoga flow. I hope everyone's being safe and healthy out there, and wash your hands a lot. Yeah, cool, let's get started. So we'll start off in a tabletop position, so breathe on your hands and your knees, shoulders over your wrists, hips over your knees, and just keep a long neutral spine here. Spread your fingers out nice and wide, putting more pressure on your knuckle pads. We're going to do some cat-cows, so as you inhale, you'll look up, arching your back. As you exhale, you'll bring your chin to your chest, rounding your spine. Inhale up for cow. Feel as if you're pulling your hands towards your knees, and exhale into cat. Inhale up and exhale down. And take a couple of these on your own, moving at your own pace. On your next inhale, come back to neutral. We're going to do a little spinal balancing, a little bit of core work. So go ahead and extend your right leg out long and then lift it up. Try to keep your hips even, so no dipping and no opening here. Raise your left hand up like you're shaking someone's hand, even though no one's doing that these days. Inhale to reach long. Exhale, bring your knee to elbow. Inhale to reach long. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale to reach long. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale to reach long. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, reach long, and just stay here. Take one more inhale. And exhale everything down. Go ahead and extend your left leg long and up. Right arm up. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale to reach long. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale to reach long. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale to reach long. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale long. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, reach long and stay. Feel that balance. Take one more inhale here, and then drop everything down. Go ahead and tuck your toes, and bring your hips up and back for your first downward facing dog. Pedaling out your legs, bending one knee deeply and then the other. Inhale your right leg up and back. Exhale, step your foot in between your hands. Drop down to your back knee. Inhale all the way up for low lunge. Feel a scissoring action in your thighs. And try to engage your core by bringing your belly button towards your spine and up into your ribs. Reach along through your fingertips and melt your shoulders down your back. Stay for an inhale, reach long, and exhale, we're going to twist to the right. Your right hand will be back, your left hand is forward. Stay for another inhale, reach long. Exhale, arms back up. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, bring your hands down. And we're going to come onto our left toes. Step our right foot back into our downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg up and back. Exhale, step your foot in between your hands. Drop your back knee to the ground and inhale all the way up for a low lunge. Have your left knee stacked over your left ankle, so we don't want that. If you want to sink deeper, you can always bring your foot up a little bit more so you have more room. Just sink your hips. Keep your hips even so that one hip isn't in front of the other. So you can check where your hips are by just putting your hands there. Inhale to reach long. Exhale, twist to the left. Left hand and back. Excuse me. Right hand forward. Your gaze is towards your left hand. Stay for an inhale to reach long. And exhale your arms back up. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, hands down. Step your left foot back into our down dog. Inhale to bend your knees. Exhale, step towards the front of your mat. And just hang heavy in your forward fold. You can grab onto opposite elbows. You can interlace your hands behind your head. And you can bend your knees as generously as you like. Maybe even grabbing onto opposite elbows underneath in the back of your knees. Place your hands on your shins or your thighs to push yourself up into a half lift. Here you want your knees straight, but don't lock them out. Keep it nice and soft. Most of your weight is on the ball of your foot. Stay for an inhale, engage your core, and exhale, fold down. Inhale all the way up for a mountain pose. And just kind of ground yourself down and turn towards here. Just ground down into your feet. And maybe you can move a little bit left to right, a little forward and backward just to find where your center is. And once you do, ground into your feet. Engage your quads by pulling up onto your kneecaps. Tuck your tailbone underneath you. So none of this action. We want it here. Engage your core. Bringing your belly button towards your spine and up into your ribs. Reach along through your fingertips. And then relax your shoulders. Inhale, reach up and back. Exhale, fold forward. Then we're going to do that again on an inhale, all the way up into mountain pose. Reach up and back. Exhale, fold forward. Go ahead and plant your hands. We're going to inhale up for a half lift. Hands on shins or thighs, and then I'm going to fold forward. Go ahead and plant your hands down and then step your feet back into an upper push-up plank position. You're going to inhale your right leg up and exhale, bring your knee to your elbow, to your right elbow. Inhale your leg back. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale back. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale back. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Inhale back. Set your right foot down. Inhale your left leg up. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale back. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Inhale back. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale back. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. I think we did 3 on that side, 3 on this side. We'll do one more. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale back, and then exhale, left knee to right elbow. Inhale back. And just push yourself back up into a downward facing dog. Take a deep full inhale and just sigh it out. Inhale your right leg up and back. Exhale, step your foot in between your hands. And again, you can drop your back knee, but for this one, I'm gonna cue it by staying up. And inhale all the way up into our high lunge. And again, you can check if your hips are even and just sink low into your front knee. Right knee is stacked over your right ankle. You're on the ball of your back foot. Heel is directly above the ball of your foot. Inhale to reach long. Exhale, plant your hands down. Inhale your right arm up for a nice little twist. Try to keep your right hand stacked above your shoulder. Right shoulder stacked above left shoulder stacked above your left hand. So one long line, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Inhale to reach long. Exhale, plant your hands down. Step your foot back into our downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg up and back. Exhale, step your foot in between your hands. Inhale up into our high lunge. You should feel a deep hip flexor stretch here. Or maybe I just feel it because my hip flexors are tight. The top half of your body is just like in mountain pose or extended mountain pose. So your core is engaged. Tucking your tailbone underneath you. Reaching long through your fingertips and melting your shoulders down. Take an inhale to reach long. Exhale, both hands down. Inhale, left arm up. Keep that long line from your left hand all the way down to your right. Try to still have your hips squared towards the front of the room, or the front of the mat, wherever you're practicing. Stay for one more inhale, and exhale your left hand down. Step your left foot back into a downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg up and back. Exhale, step your foot in between your hands. Inhale up for high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. So you're going to seal your back heel down into the ground, focusing a lot on the pinky side edge of both of your feet, grounding through there. Right knee is stacked over your right ankle. Reaching long through your fingertips. And you can stay for an inhale. And then you can flip your front palm towards the ceiling. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, reach up and back, reverse warrior. So you can place your left hand on your left calf, your left thigh, or you can wrap it around, reaching for your right thigh. You just want to feel a long, elongated sensation here, opening up each rib. Take one more inhale to stay, and then exhale into side angle. So here you can bring your right elbow to your right thigh, or you can drop your right arm down. It's also a good time to use blocks if you need them. And take an inhale to reach along. And exhale, bring both hands down. Step your right foot back into downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg up and back. Exhale, step your foot in between your hands. Inhale up for high lunge. And then exhale, open, warrior two. Okay, hip just cracked there. A lot of us have this tendency to lean forward. So just pull yourself back so that your shoulders are in the same plane as your hips. Reach long through your fingertips. Flip your front palm towards the ceiling. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, reach up and back, reverse warrior. And then your gaze can be up by your top hand, or you can look by your back foot. Whichever is more comfortable for your neck. A lot of times we'll lose our bend in our front knee, so if you feel like you lost it, go ahead and just rebend it. Focusing on putting more pressure on the pinky toe side edge of your left foot. That'll help you traction your knee more outward so it doesn't collapse in. Stay for an inhale, and then as you exhale, we'll come into side angle. Reaching long through your fingertips. Feeling the right side of your body stretch open. Again, you can drop your left hand down to the floor or a block. I like to see it lifted so you can bring your left elbow to your left thigh. Inhale to reach long, and then exhale, lay your hands down. Step your foot back into downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg up and back. Exhale, step your foot to the outside of your right hand into lizard. And we're gonna drop down to our back knee. And here, you can either stay on your hands, you can come to your forearms, or you can come into this twist. So I plant my left hand down, and then I'll reach around with my right hand to grab my left foot. And you should feel that opening up your hip flexor, your psoas area, your left leg, or your right. I don't know, sometimes bodies feel different things. You can also drop down to your forearm here. And just keep staying, keep breathing deeply. And then start to heel toe your foot to the left side of your mat, and then drop your knee down. So we're gonna come into pigeon pose. I always like to check if my back leg is straight, and I like to check if my hips are even, and then when they are, I'll go ahead and fold forward, letting my forehead rest. And we'll stay here for an inhale. And then gently push yourself back up. Tuck your left toes. Bring your right leg up and back. Shake it out a little bit. Maybe circling your hips, your knees, whatever feels good. And then we're going to inhale our left leg up and back. Exhale, step your foot to the outside of your left hand. Drop your right knee down. We move into our lizard, your choice of style. Down onto your forearms, staying up on your hands, or taking that twist. That one's always hard to grab. And here we can take a couple of deep breaths. And to press yourself up, heel toe your left foot to the right side of your mat. And then drop your knee. From here, go ahead and check if your leg is even. And then check if your hips are about even. And then slowly bring your forehead down to rest. And we'll stay for one more inhale. And when you're ready, you can bring your hands underneath your shoulders to push yourself back up into a three-legged dog. And just shake out whatever it is. Can't go too far here because of the guitar. That's not mine. And then just gently set your feet down. Inhale to bend your knees, and then exhale, come to a seat, however graceful or ungraceful. Come to it, and just lay all the way flat. Bring your knee into your chest to give yourself a hug. Rock side to side. So the first time that someone said, they said lay back and give yourself a hug, so I ended up looking like this. Which is fine too. You can give yourself a hug like that if you need it. Go ahead and open up for happy baby, grabbing onto the outside edges of your feet. Try to have your low back stay on the mat, feeling a push-pull motion with your feet as you straighten one leg than the other. And just rocking side to side. And when you're ready, just let everything down. Let your feet flop open, bring your hands to wherever comfortable. I like tucking my shoulder blades underneath me and flipping my palms up. If you want something more grounding, you can place one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart. And just stay here. It's great doing yoga with all of you. I hope everyone's doing okay during this shutdown. Hope to see everyone soon.